Now your 19 First Alert forecast.
And good afternoon. I'm Dan DeRosa with 19 News. As you can see, I'm joined by First Alert meteorologist Sam Roberts. Sam, how are you?
I'm good, Dan. How are you?
Good. I wish this weather was not like December weather and would behave and perform like November weather, but tomorrow is a First Alert weather day. Walk us through, remind our viewers, what do we mean when we say a First Alert weather day?
So when we issue alert days, we do that because we're expecting the weather to have significant impacts on you at home, right? On your day, your plans, your commute, whatever you have going on. The weather is probably going to have some impact. Now, obviously the weather impacts us every day to varying degrees, but some days a little bit more than others. So tomorrow's going to be one of those days where, the commute is going to be a very slow go. We had some snow over the weekend and of course on Thanksgiving, but not as many people out on those occasions because it's a holiday or a weekend. Well, tomorrow is just a regular old-fashioned work day for most of us. So we're going to issue the alert because we have this big system coming through. So the alert is for everybody. This is a system snow, at least initially. So it's going to be more than just our east side communities getting some snow. It starts tonight around 10 or so, and I think it'll continue through about 10 a.m. tomorrow. And then behind that, we're going to get some lake effects. So the morning commute, overnight travel, it's going to be slick, low visibility, closings and delays. I would say a general 2 to 5 inches. Now, we do not make those closings and delay decisions here. Obviously, that's something that the school districts make, but when you're talking about snow coming in overnight and the plows not being able to be everywhere at once, that's when you start looking at that delay potential. Tuesday morning, today is Monday, we're going to have that system snow and hazardous travel. And then in the afternoon, we transition over to more of a lake effect situation where the snow is a little bit more localized.
Doesn't look good. That always seems to be the worst time to have snow hit is overnight. You wake up. Are you going to have to do some snow blowing before you even get ready for work, where the plow is able to get out? So that's why we put a First Alert label on it, because, wow, there is going to be an impact. We're going to take a quick break and look and see if we get any kind of break from this. Average high, Sam, this time of year, what, 47, 45 degrees?
Tomorrow it's 45, so it's probably 45 or 46 today. It should be like 11 degrees warmer than it's going to be tomorrow.
This has been a rough stretch. We're going to take a quick break and look at the rest of the week. Give us just 1 second, 1 minute. And welcome back. Sam's with us. Sam, you're going to look at the overnight into tomorrow because it could be a mess.
Yeah, the next few hours will be totally fine. So if you need to run to the store or you're just concerned about your drive home from work today, I really think you're going to be fine. But late tonight, like after 9, is when we'll start to see more snow developing. Initially, you may actually see it on the radar at like 8 or 9, and it may not be making it down to the ground because the air is really dry. But eventually, this should help to saturate the atmosphere. Then we start to see that snow actually making it down to the ground. And so tomorrow it will be messy to start. And that is not our only day with the active weather. So Wednesday is really quiet, but Wednesday night, we've got another system coming in late. This isn't going to bring as much snow. If you were, watching before the break, you may have heard me say 2 to 5 inches tomorrow. So Wednesday is not going to be a situation where we see that much snow. It should actually move out really quickly Thursday morning. I would say a trace to an inch Thursday, but sometimes those events where we get a lot less snow, it's like just enough to cause a ton of problems. I've seen this happen so many times where we barely get like a dusting and it still causes a ton of accidents. So take Thursday seriously too, even though there's not going to be as much snow. A break on Friday, and then we could have more snow showers. Saturday night, especially Saturday night into Sunday, looks like our next more widespread system. Most of the stuff you're seeing on here is system snow and not lake effects. So this is a very, very active pattern for us and unseasonably cold. I mean, we should be in the mid 40s this time of the year. We're not even going to like sniff that for a really long time. Maybe the middle of next week we get back into the 40s, but stay tuned because that could change.
I'm going to say it. This is getting ridiculous. I mean, it should not be like this early. This is an early winter.
Oh yeah, and I know that meteorologists keep track of seasons in 3-month increments because winter and spring and all that stuff, it always starts on a different date of the year. So for record keeping purposes, meteorological winter is December, January, and February. But in recent years, we've gotten accustomed to our, big snows not really happening outside of some lake effect, obviously, on the east side. We've gotten accustomed to our snows not really happening until into January, right? So to get it this early, Thanksgiving into December, kind of a shock to the system for people, I think.
I mean, you think about how many years we've all been having our fingers crossed for a white Christmas.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. We're a month out when we had our first real accumulation. It was pretty on Thanksgiving, but it was a mess and continues to be. Can't complain about it. It's Northeast Ohio. It's just feeling a little bit early. 19 meteorologist, First Alert meteorologist Sam Roberts, thanks for joining us. We'll see you at 3 o'clock.
All right, thanks, Dan.
All
See you
right,
then.
take care. We do have 3.5 hours of news and First Alert weather coming up at 3 o'clock on Channel 19. And again, with today being a First Alert weather day, launching into tomorrow. So tomorrow is our First Alert weather day. Yikes. Just make sure you tune in to the latest forecast. Maybe that's tonight at 11 o'clock on Channel 19 to get ready for tomorrow's forecast, tomorrow's commute, because it could be a mess. That's going to be it for our First Alert weather update here. I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News, and we will see you at 3 o'clock.